So if there's one thing that I have come to appreciate with this season, with everything that I'm going through right now, is that it has forced me to slow down. I'm the type of person that likes to accomplish a lot of things in a day. Like when I look at the end of the day and I decide whether or not it was a good day or not, a lot of times it's based on what was I able to get done? What was I able to accomplish in that day? I regularly like to make to-do lists. I have apps on my phone that allow me to track projects and how close I am to getting those completed. And generally, as soon as I wake up, I'm hitting the ground running. I want to go and tackle the things that I want to get done for the day. But this season has slowed me down, and not just slowed me down a little bit, it has slowed me down a lot of it. On some of my worst days, I barely have energy to just lay in bed or recline in a chair. I can't even like sit up in a chair. But even on my good days, I take my daughter to school, or I could do some normal things, but I still have to rest quite a bit. But I've kind of had to surrender the to-do list. I've had to allow myself the opportunity to kind of push that off to the side and say, you know what, it's just, those things are just not gonna get done today. And to be okay with it, to know that everything is not just gonna fall apart because the 5 or 6 things that you want to accomplish today are not gonna get done. And in its place, I've discovered quite a bit of peace. When you remove that pressure that you have to get those things done, and so we need to get started on it right away. When you take your daughter to school and you decide, you know what, I'm going to casually go get a donut because I would enjoy a donut today, and just spending the time to sit through the drive-through line and then to sit and just for a moment enjoy that donut. Here's another example. I actually literally sat right here on the back porch a week or so ago, and I just sat here in the afternoon, and the weather was gorgeous, and I'd forgotten my phone. It was inside, and I literally sat out here with no phone or anything else, and I just sat here and I enjoyed the temperature, I enjoyed the trees, I enjoyed the colors. I literally just sat here and enjoyed nature for an hour. I don't normally do that kind of thing. So one of the gifts of this season has been the gift of rest, and just being forced to sit there and to enjoy the moment and not be so fixated on the things that are yet to come, that need to happen, and even more so feeling that pressure that those things have to get done, but instead just being able to enjoy the moment for what it is. Now, the $1 million question is going to be, when everything does return back to normal and this is all behind me and life kind of returns to its normal process and being in the office full time, am I just going to go right back to it, to all the things that need to get done? And the answer is probably yes. If I know myself, that's probably exactly what I'm going to do. But I hope that there's at least a little bit of this time, this enjoying the moment for what it is and slowing down and resting. I hope that there's at least some of that I can bring over into kind of the normal way of life. Maybe taking a moment and say, you know what, I'm going to be a little late coming into the office today because I'm going to take the long way to the office, and I'm going to drive by the lake because it's enjoyable to drive by the lake. Or maybe instead of going out and get my lunch and scarfing it down and getting back to the things that I want to be able to accomplish, maybe I go out and get that lunch and I drive someplace that is peaceful and lots of nature and colors, and just kind of sit there at a picnic bench and by myself and just enjoy it for a moment with my phone faced down on the table. There's something to be said about slowing down and enjoying the moment, even if I had to come kicking and screaming to this and being forced to slow down. There's something to be said for it.